guess who just walked in?
Who's that? Sap? Is it Sap?
No. Someone who, let me see, someone who steals, someone who does not return nothing, someone who's just ridiculous.
And whooping and fishing.
Yeah,
Hey, Travis.
And the Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah. What's up, Travis Hunter? How are you?
Good. I'm just in here.
I just happened to be doing a podcast, and he just happened to come in and steal it.
Congratulations. That is so cool. There you go.
And he has the pajamas.
See, I've got a coffee line. You've got a Heisman Trophy winner. I mean, it's all good. Fantastic.
Unbelievable.
I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
I love that.
Hey, man, and I texted you when that kid got the trophy because I remember when you started coaching. You know, I remember that the truth, your team, your youth team, and all of that, and now you're a coach.
You got the Heisman. There's nothing else to get. I keep telling you that.
Well, he's got more, right? There's more to come on that front, you know.
He has endorsement, he has deals, he has certain stuff now.
I love it.
Enables him to take stuff that he wants.
Where's he going? What's he taking from your office?
Jake's trying to find something. I'm telling you got everything.
But what was that moment like for you, Prime, when this kid got it?
First of all,
Deion,
it's not like he don't want much. He does not want much. He's not built like that. But he did want this. He wanted to win this Heisman. And it was on his mind. It was in his heart. It was every thought process. And, you know, as a coach, you got to help because that's your kid. Like, okay, yeah, let's put this play in. Let's make sure we go at him. Let's make sure we get the ball. Let's make sure we had a pass when he scored in one of the games. It was a pass that he was going to throw for Shedeur because I want him to score running. I want him to score receiving. I want him to score in different facets. And it's unbelievable, man. But he loves the game of football, but he wanted this. He wanted that Heisman. So we had to embrace it and embody it.
Well, did you ever tell him that this is what you were going to help do for him? Like when he first came to Jackson State, is this part of the goal at any way, shape, or form?
Part of the goal was just to make him the best that he could possibly be on and off the field, and to just give him to be the navigational system of his life to guide him in the right directions. That's it. Travis is not a kid who had to have this type of NIL, this type of collective. He's not built like that, man. He just loves the game. And we try to tell all the kids, we had the two highest earners in NIL, and not collective, but NIL, because they love the game and they focused on the game, not the bag. And now they're going to get the bag because they focused on the game.
Well, let's talk about the bag here, Prime, because, I want to ask you, I've been dying to ask you this question for a while. The kid who just came in your office, and Travis Hunter, do you think he can play both sides of the football in the pros?
Yeah. It's so funny because Shedeur just left. Like, he literally just left before we turned on the camera.
Oh.
Travis could definitely do that. I mean, he's going to do that, or they shouldn't draft him. Don't do that. And I'm going to make sure of that. Don't draft him. If you're not going to give him an opportunity to play on both sides of the ball. Now, you could be creative. He don't have to do what we did with him here and play every snap, but he's going to just say he's starting the corner. He's going to have to be on your nickel packages or whatever, or spread packages on the offense, because he's going to be probably your best receiver. And you're going to look like an idiot with your best receiver sitting on the bench and you can't get open. You can't get the ball down the field, or vice versa.
So
your best corner on the field, and they're bombing you right now, and he's on the sideline with you.
So when you talk to coaches that are going to be coming for pro days, or coaches that have already, or GMs that have already come through, I saw the Giants brass with you recently.
It's going to be abundantly clear that this is what he wants. This is who he is, and it's not going to work unless you entertain this and give him an assurance of this is what's going to happen. You got to understand, Travis Hunter has another year eligibility. So if you start the foolishness, he can do that.
Interesting, Prime, because I know you've got plans. I know this stuff is stuff you've been talking about. I know you're the guy that once upon a time was famously brought into an interview room at the Combine, asked where they're in the draft order and they were too low for you, and you pirouetted and walked out of the room saying, "You can't draft me, see ya." So I know you are thinking about this sort of thing. So
I got to keep the young men's best interest. I mean, when they choose us as a school, as a coach, as a mentor, or whatever they choose you as, you owe them that. I mean, come on, man. This young man helped us become who we are, single-handedly. Now he's won the Heisman and darn every other award that he should have won. A couple that he should have won, he didn't get. But shouldn't you be there for him? He's been there for you. Shouldn't you be there for him in every facet of life, not just on the field, off the field, and consistently giving him directions and protection as well as correction? So shouldn't you be there for him? It don't stop, when he plays his last game. That love don't stop for me. No, not whatsoever.
catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.